Alright, I have assembled my team. I've given them armor, but I'm not going to give them any weapons. The reason is because we're going to have to use whatever ammunition drops. And usually ammunition becomes an issue. So, yeah, I could arm them with some badass guns, but really this guy and the other guys, they don't sell enough ammunition. So, they'd run out of ammunition pretty damn quick. In my experience, companions always run out of ammunition very quickly. So I usually have them use the default weapons. Also, having two companions is overpowered anyway. So I feel that if I give them badass weapons as well, what am I going to do? They're going to be dead before I fire a shot. Which isn't really sporting. It's not really sporting having two companions anyway, but I like a lot of company, so I get lonely, so... But I don't want them to be overpowered, because what's the point then? That's just my take on things. I mean, I'm sure it must be fun to get your companions with badass weaponry, but yeah, I think it's just overkill. So anyway, we need to go to the Mojave Drive-In. I believe that's where we start Old World Blues. So I guess we go to Nipton, which is the closest place to there, and then we just take a walk over and see what's going on with the drive-in. We of course have a quest to investigate. Where is it now? We might lose Sunny because I don't know if she'll be classed as an official companion. It likes to strip you of your companions for some reason. Here we are. Investigate the midnight showing of the Mojave Drive-In. We're gonna do just that. Let me get out of here. Ooh, we can sprint now, of course. Do 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 do. Oh, see what I mean? Without any badass weaponry, they like one-shot stuff. So yeah, could you imagine if I equipped them with like, I don't know, a full assault rifle or a shotgun? Man, it would be devastating. Anyway, where are we going? I'm probably going the wrong way now. Need to check it out. Yeah, I'm heading completely the wrong way. We want to go this way? Yeah, we want to go this way. Look, they're driving to over there. Let's run over there and use all my action points, and then we get attacked suddenly. And then I have to use manual aim, which isn't half bad actually. Gunfights going on, it seems. Let's get a weapon ready. I bought a huge selection of weaponry as always. I came prepared. Let's get the old hunting rifle out and see what's going on there. Maybe those gunshots aren't coming from over here. Ooh, there's a crashed satellite, look. The frick's going on with this? I guess we activate the crashed satellite. Is that what we're supposed to do? Nothing happens since the midnight showing at the Mojave hasn't started. Yeah, okay. So, of course we gotta wait for the midnight showing. There's a bit of growling going on. Do you see something, boy? It's nice to have a dog again, although his eyeballs are at the side of his face. Why it's doing that, I have no idea. It quite creeps me out, actually. Let us wait until midnight, which is in about 3 hours' time. Yeah, we'll put it for 3 hours. That's about as close as we can get. Okay, it's 11:30. Oh, it's working already. Okay, cool. It's an eyeball. Why have we got an eyeball on the screen? Weird. Let's activate the satellite. The crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you've received. Old World Blues are recommended for experienced couriers, level 15 plus. Well, that includes us, I guess. You have a premonition that while you will be unable to return to Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty at any time after completing World Blues. If you are up to the challenge and you have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science awaits. Sounds good, man. Let's do it. Not sure how exactly it's gonna transport us or whatever. It's gonna beam. Fallout New Vegas. Old World Blues. Old World Blues.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
So there you go. This is where we're going, I guess. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. It's slightly disturbing, isn't it? So I need to find who just operated on us, I guess. Welcome to the Big Empty. Oh wow. Beautiful. So this is kind of like...
You might be able to find some Nevada agave around here.
Yeah, your companions are with us. Fantastic. How would we find any agave around this place? It's a test research place. You silly goose. Wow, just taking in the view, guys. It looks beautiful. So this is like the test research center in the middle of what looks like a crater of some kind. Let's take a look around. Good old Sunset Sarsaparilla. Let's sit on the bench. Apparently I'm wearing a gown. That's nice. Did it? Why are we wearing a patient's gown? We don't need that. We've got... I bought everybody armor, since I thought armor at least would be good. Be nice for us. Let's check out these metal boxes. Nuka-Cola, score. Crap. Money. Pre-war money. Is there any shops? I doubt it. Ooh, footlocker. Footlocker with nothing in it. We didn't get disarmed, so that's good. So they operated on us, but they didn't disarm us. Okay, apparently we're going into the sink. Okay, this place looks funky. Look at that. Talk to the sink central intelligent unit. Okay. Personality files damaged or missing. Please insert back holotape to restore files. I don't have that. Let's have a look around. Ladies, let's have a look around and see what we can find, huh? Oh, looks like troughs of shit. And some mentats. Oh, I like a bit of mentats. I like a bit of purified water. But there seems to be some kind of, I don't know, filtration system? Best guess? Weird. It looks like some kind of water infiltration. Everything is energy cells. Oh dear, is everything gonna be energy weapons? I'm no good at those. Talk, book, shoot. Personality files are damaged. Of course they are. Of course they're all damaged.
Okay, stealth mode on.
Stealth mode on? That's cute. Even more mentats. Seems we're gonna have to use our brains quite a bit. Ah, even the jukebox personality is damaged. We gotta give him Talkie the Toaster's personality. He's awesome. Hey, little mugger. His everyone's personality is terrible. Kind of like politicians in that respect. Bobby Pin. So we're just wandering around aimlessly looking for a hollow disk, I gather. Think tank or big MT. I spy Nuka-Cola, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Fine. We've been suitably beveraged.
its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomized
bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomide understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
Lobotomizing? You lobotomize me?
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Brainless perk. Your brain is being replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction. Okay. And shock from bodily damage. Damage threshold. Okay.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That doesn't explain the laser sutures on my chest and on my spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
They took that? Wow. Heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and the filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate the bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless perk. Due to the complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1. Great.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You extracted my brain, but what do you mean misplaced it?
To be correct, you should say, the auto-doc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery. it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That auto-dock junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Fwoosh! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
With science? You said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius.
Yes. It is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
What exactly is the plan? You're losing me with the generalities. I need specifics.
The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan.
Why me? Can't you do it?
No.
No, why not?
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Yeah, I'm not gonna help you. I'm listening, let's hear it.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
Wow, it's a lot of new quests, eh? This whole place sounds dangerous. These devices sound dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly.
Trust me, I want to get this over as quickly as possible.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
I better get walking then,
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons? What pylons?
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Great, I don't want to hear anything more about that. Can we spin this on? This dialogue's taking forever, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Klein?
It's funny.
Dr.
but
Klein?
geez.
If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If you have the gun already, I don't understand what you need.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days. The sadness of my youth. My youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Thanks very much. Don't have enough in energy weapons yet. This sonic gun looks like an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Let's see. This gun looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed a lot of bullets.
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Nice, this should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
Tell me
The
about it.
sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, so this gun you gave me disables force fields?
Yes.
Nice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, no. Not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Forever. Couldn't care less about all of this. Can I go?
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I'll head out and be back with these things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
So many options. This chip looks like it was mass-produced. Are there any other chips?
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
I can trade with the Sync Intelligence? Then I'll need something to activate that function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
Things and stuff.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Free money, nice. This amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That ship will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Here we go again. Bought at 75. I hate to come back and ask for more. A little extra would guarantee you're not disturbed.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible. Oh, more.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
I don't have bought a 90. A ton of the things sounds good. Alright, having a store available would be helpful. It has a store connection, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
And of course we leveled up. What should we go for? Maybe we should get that bar to 90. I don't know. Science is already 100, so I guess we should get bar to 90. And medicine's high enough. Sneak's pretty low. Survival's okay. Energy weapons could use a boost. There we go. What should we get? That was a rather long dialogue there. I'm pretty tired after that dialogue. It was fun, but it's just like way too long. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I guess it was pretty fun. Gunslinger. I never know what to get. Rad resistance? That'd be kind of cool actually. Let's go for that. So they've all gone off now. Looks like we had Delilah's hair in shot for most of that conversation. Oh, footlockers. So it looks like they've gone back to their stations. Yeah, what strange creatures these are.
If it isn't the fascinating little lobotomite.
So I guess we'll check out the sink, which I guess is our quarters or something. I don't know where they are though. Did we walk through them on the way here or something? What's this place? That's weird. I don't think this is our place. I guess this is all of its rooms. Yeah, you could tell. Look at these strange rooms. This one's got mannequins in it and stuff. Oh, teddy bears. This has got to be Delilah's quarters. Does she like recharge there or something? Yeah, this has got to be where she hangs out. Lobotomite goggles. Intelligent -2. What good is that? That's a nice enough room. This has got to be where the big cheese lives.
Have you done all we asked?
Oh. I want to.
If not,
Don't want to
we
pick
will
that
not
yet.
hesitate to ask again.
It's another room. It's got like a dinosaur on the wall. Metal scraps in the box. Where do I keep pressing escape? It's actually got a pet box as well. Interesting. What's this place? It's a locked door. So I wonder where the sink was. I don't think it was one of those rooms, was it? Maybe it was like on the way there. Ah, here we go, the sink. Let's go to the sink and check it out real quick. Yeah, it was that place we walked through. Sink auto dock. So we've got an auto dock. Got whatever this thing is. Oh, biological research station. That's right, we need to get personality files sorted out. This is your heart. Lovely. So that's our heart. And that's the spine. And the brain goes here when we recover it. So yeah, we need to get back our brain, but yeah, I'm pretty tired out after that huge dialogue. Like one of the biggest dialogues I think I've ever had in a game.
Two wolves battling inside us. A good wolf and an evil wolf. The one that wins is the one we feed.
The one that wins is the one we feed. Food for thought there. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the first part. Second part will hopefully have a bit more action in it. I'll see you then.